What science educators like Dave and like Aaron, and others need to understand is that it's not just the lack of education or maybe conspiracy thinking. It's to a big extent, I think, distrust in the overall establishment from all sides. A big part of that distrust is for various political reasons, and I know politics should not keyword there be intersected with science, but to many people, I think what happens is uh, the distrust for the political system gets overlapped, or maybe it spills into the scientific fields where they distrust the scientific establishment also. So when there is some just real overlap, because what happens is a lot of sciences are financed by the government, and people look at many ways how the government doesn't do what it's supposed to do or does things that it's not supposed to do, which all of us kind of agree in every country that that's what happens. And I think at this point in the United States, at least, and then also in Europe, in Western Europe, people see a lot of these things and then they think, okay, so these people are lying to me about X, Y, and Z political issue, or societal issue or whatnot. And then these are the same people who are telling me about global warming, they're telling me about the moon landing, and again, vaccines, issues A, B, and C. And then the reputation, that there's a lack of reputation going on. So I think, yes, part of the blame is poor education in some areas, I'm sure, but also part of the reason, and I think probably even a bigger part of the reason, is just the distrust that the people have in the institutions, and the institutions should, instead of trying to force their worldview, they need to earn that reputation back. And I don't see that happening. I think the institutions are have chosen to be more and more out of touch with reality on many different topics. And unfortunately, it then has these side effects of people then don't trust that the vaccine, and people think the vaccination causes magnetism and the spoons are magnetized by the vaccine. Crazy stuff. But that's what happens is it's related, and I think instead of just blaming the lack of education, the establishment should look at in the mirror and ask themselves, are we being honest in every way? And then the answer to that will be definitely no. And before they ask themselves that question and they take steps to address those things, this will just keep getting worse.